Today I would like to talk about benefits of investing into Reit-Uganda. Reit-Uganda is a real estate investment trust fund or an investment trust fund where we come together as investors, local investors, foreign investors, individuals, companies, entities, and invest into real estate properties. For example, invest into commercial property that are leased out. These properties are always leased out to tenants and pay uh, monthly rents. That these rents are used to pay back investors on a monthly basis, as well as we also look at leasing these properties to Airbnb so that they can earn daily income, as well as we also invest into commercial property that bring in daily income so that we can scale faster and keep our investors with some good money and some monthly cash flows that are also passive. So investing into REIT gives you a lot of benefits. For example, if you have got your money seated or stuck into your saving account, your current account that is not making you money. For example, people that are working abroad, even people who are working here that are saving money into that are saving money onto their account. You may put a standing order. A standing order will give access to the investment so that every month 20% goes into my investment. That you will never go wrong on investing because these investments are invested into real assets. If I say I bought a building or I own a building, that building will show or will have an address, and this address always have our uh, analysts, our property valuers, and who help us on doing due diligence on these properties to make sure that these properties that we acquire are always in good shape, that they can bring daily income, so that is quantified on a monthly basis, so that at the end of the month the tenants can pay, or we can put in Airbnb or short-term rental stays to our clients so that they can pay us either on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. So this income is always paid back to you as our investors. Then the other thing is when you open up an investment account in Rich Uganda, you open two accounts. One is the current uh, investment, where you always track your investment. The other one is for the retained earnings. This retained earnings is an account that will grow wealth for you for generations to come. This is a retirement benefit for you as an individual. It will always depend on how much you have invested, because we do on every 100% of the retained earnings, so that you can help you in your retirement days or in the life here after, because we are not living on this earth forever. So we get this retained earnings is never withdrawn. 90% of your returns you can withdraw and go and use them. But we always encourage our investors not to withdraw the retained earnings. You leave the compounding benefit for this amount to compound, as well as you can only do borrow against. Uh, if you want to withdraw, you can borrow against your investment portfolio, so that this investment portfolio remains intact. So this investing has never been bad, because we invest into real assets, commercial, industrial, residential, real estate properties, as well as short-term rental properties, the Airbnb, whereby we can collect money on a daily basis or on a contract for these people who want a short-term stay in the property, so that we can have agreements for them. So this income is always paid back to you as investors. we always encourage you to invest with us at Reit-Uganda. Reit-Uganda has got a lot of benefits to you as an individual. Uh, Companies, if you are a company with some good money seated in your bank account, or you have invested that money into investment that are not giving you good returns. These investments are backed by real assets. For example, what I call real assets is uh, real estate. Real estate is one of the assets that has stood test of time. We are Real estate is one of the investment that has stood a test of time in any economy across the globe. Although sometimes sometime back, sometime back, people were saying we are putting a comparison or a correlation between the stocks and real estate. Although now we are also looking at listing our REIT Uganda on the Uganda Stock Exchange so that we can issue out shares into these REITs so that we can raise more capital to invest and keep on growing so that the more we grow, the more income we bring in. As you all know that real estate is capital intensive. Uh, Buildings, building a building, for example, one of the buildings here in Kampala, land may cost you more than 10 billion. So if you are to, I'm talking of Kampala Central, if you are to invest into commercial real estate, the malls, the shopping centers, the arcades, land only can cost you 10 billion. So if you can put up a building of also like 10 billion, so that is 20 billion. So a few of us or a few of the companies, they have got assets on their balance sheets that are close to 20 billion. But an individual like you can invest $100 or an equivalent of $350,000. You get into these investments. So these investments are long-term investments. When you invest like this into other banks, you get to receive from the spread or from the income that these properties are making. Uh, these properties are making on a monthly basis. And the good thing is you also enjoy the benefits of passive income. You do not have to come and engage into the running of these properties. We have got skilled and well trained property managers that are well qualified to do the job for you on your behalf. So what you have to do is invest. We have got different investor categories. The silver, the bronze investor from 350 to 10 million, that is a bronze investor. Then we have got 10 million to 50 million. 50 million, yeah, that is the 300, sorry, 300, 300,000 to 10 million, that is a bronze investor. Then from 10 million to 50 million, that is a silver investor. Then from 50 million to 100 million, that is the gold investor. Then from 100 million to 500 million, that is a platinum investor. Then from 500 million to a billion and above. So you see now, we have no maximum entry to these investments. If you have got your billions of money seated anywhere, this investment is one of the highly confidential. No one will ever know without your consent that you invested with us. If you have got your money seated in your account, you can come and invest with us. We pay you, we open up an account, an investment account, so that we can pay you on a monthly basis. Let your money work for you, as well as if you are a salary earner or if you are someone into some employment, or you can set a standing order on every amount you receive. You invest, you invest, you invest. Don't consume all. Just invest a little amount so that you can stay with some of the money that can take care of you, and the money that can take care of you and your family. I encourage everyone to invest. When you start early investing, you get higher chances of accumulating wealth when you and to benefit you when you're still energetic to enjoy your money. You can also, when you start early, you can also get time to also get to enjoy to enjoy. You also get you also get benefits to enjoy to enjoy your fruits or your hard and income. But when you consume all, you do not get you do not enjoy. You may enjoy for a short time, but for you suffer in the long time because of the financial stress. What we are looking at is building financial freedom so that you can, when you are in retirement, you're not working, you're getting some passive income from from the funds or from the money you invested into Reit-Uganda. Reit-Uganda is a trust fund that is looking to grow wealth of people. It's looks at growing, our aim is growing uh, generational wealth. Once you invest like this into Reit-Uganda, you get chances of building generational wealth so that in future you will get time uh, to do everything you would like when you're well knowing that at the end of the month I'm receiving passive income from the investments I made when I was still working and energetic. So at this, for example, land, we invest into real estate. Real estate is land and property that is developed on it or underneath it. So how long have this land, this building, or this office of ours that is constructed on, how old is it? So that is what I tell you that real estate is one of the good investments that has stood a test of time, that has stood a test of time. So if you're looking to diversify your investment, if you really know that you have invested some money, or you are looking at investing, REIT Uganda is one of the avenues that will grow your wealth further, that will grow you further, that will grow and lead you to accumulating enough wealth that in your retirement you would benefit. For example, you may say, I want to go for vacation abroad. You invest your money after the end of some you invest your money for a certain period of time. Then at the end of at some point, if you have accumulated a good amount, that your investment is bringing in good returns on a monthly basis, so you can use these returns to go and enjoy. You may say you're flying abroad for a vacation. Some of them, they may you may say, I'm going for hijab. Others, they may say, I'm taking my family every year at the end of the year, or in summertime, to one of these beautiful countries. One of even our country is also beautiful. You may also do a local tour around Uganda here, or you may fly abroad. So, or you may use this investment to expand your business expansion, or by, if you are employment, you may say, I will go for employment for 5 years or for 10 years. After 10 years, I will have accumulated some good money and I go and start business, or I get into production, I get into manufacturing. So you can use your investment as you can use your investment. You put 70%, go and invest for business expansion, or
or buying plant and machinery for your processing or for your manufacturing company. So they say you just pull out financing in short of financing, but you leave the whole investment intact. If you let's say you had invested 100 million for 5 years, at the end of the fifth year or the sixth year, you can come and withdraw 70% as financing. You go and use it to buy. We offer financing to our investors. We do not encourage them to withdraw their portfolio because it's making them money. Why would you like to stop getting money? What you do is to withdraw 70%, go not 70% of financing as in terms of borrowing. You can borrow against your portfolio. Let's say your portfolio is 100, you can borrow 70% at a lower interest rate. You go and use it to expand your business. Then the other 100 million is still intact. Is still intact. Is still intact. Let me use also another example of a billion. You have invested a billion for 10 years. A billion for 10 years, you may withdraw 700 million. You go and finance your business expansion. We are looking at giving the highest returns in the market compared to other investments. Real estate is one of the good investment that produces if you have got good people to manage your portfolios. Upon investing with us, upon opening up an account, we assign you that will track and help you to see that every month you're receiving your investment returns. So we encourage you to come so that you can also benefit than having money seated into your accounts, not making you any money. Saving, when you're saving money, saving is good because it is the starting point of you building wealth. But if you're saving and not utilizing your money or investing your money, you're losing because inflation is eating up. Where you're keeping, they are also charging you. If you have good current accounts, not like fixed accounts, in a savings account, they are charging you on a monthly basis. Your money is losing value. For example, if you, I may give an example because I'm into real estate, more of real estate. If you are to buy a building, uh, let's say of 500 million in January of this year, and you postponed it. You said, let me wait a bit for the market to. Uh, at the end of now, we are in December. Let's say you took a decision to buy this property in January and you didn't implement it. You postponed it to further date until now you have not bought. You may that building would have been giving you income, would have appreciated over value because you may renovate and increase the rents. So there you are doing first appreciation of the building. The land has appreciated, and in the other way around, you may use it if it's a rental business. You may use this loophole of depreciation and reduce your tax liability. Then you're earning money from this investment. But someone who who didn't invest this money, this amount is still the 500 million is still stuck and seated on his or her account. Uh, he has lost because now the value of the property has increased. It's not still at 500 million. You may find it at 600. Now it has increased by 6. So you have lost that chance of receiving the income as well as receiving other benefits of investing. The other way around, the inflation. I had the other way. The other day, the Bank of Uganda was setting uh, was doing some evaluations, and they shown us after their evaluations and their research that we have got a 6 point, is it 6% inflation rate in Uganda now. So that is that is inflation of, so that is inflation eating up your, if you saved, you will need 6 more percent, eh? 6 more, or your money is being lost by 6% value, because you may need if it's an inflation of 6% every this year. So that is moving of prices of commodities and other services higher. So your money that you saved is not growing. So, and the prices of commodities are increasing. So you're losing. That's why I say you take this opportunity to come and invest into Reit-Uganda. Reit-Uganda is one of the good investments, uh, if if not the best, because we pay on a monthly basis, monthly returns to our investors. So if one is seated and stuck on your account, just contact us. The number is in the description here in or on this live, or you can contact me through my contact number is 0701 48 34 81, or the company line is 02009 533337. So you reach out to us, or you can visit our offices and open up your investment account, or and we activate. You also become one of the investors that are receiving from the properties here and the benefits. There are a lot of benefits. You may use Reit-Uganda as your investment vehicle to move you from point A to point B. You may not be able to grow your own wealth, but when you put another second stream of income, for example, when you invest into Reit-Uganda, you have put uh, some alternative source of income. There is some findings or research that has been proved, uh, when you use earned income, it will take you a lot of years to accumulate wealth. But when you use earned income and you turn this earned income into port, uh, portfolio income, or into investment, you invest the earned income into investments that pay you some returns, you have higher chances of accumulating wealth over a period of time. These investments, we always encourage to look at long-term benefits, not short-term benefits, because short-term is just for a small period of time. But when you're looking at scaling, at building wealth, it's long term, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, and you build generational wealth that will last for generations. This is a trust fund that is not ending. Even though you enter like this, uh, after some time and you withdraw all your principal, you still have what we call earned income or retained earned income into your retained earning account. So you will you receive you will still receive your your income on a monthly basis from your retained earnings. That's why I encourage uh, everyone that is looking at scaling or building wealth to start early in life and start early in life and investing in, for example, these investments. Our investment is one of the good investments that you can ever have. Is one of the good investments that you can ever have, because we invest into real assets, real assets, residential, commercial, industrial, warehouses, as well as we are paying you passive income. So you may weigh and see which investment can I invest in my money. My money is Your money is worth protecting and investing into assets or investment portfolios that are backed by real assets. Yeah, I encourage everyone to invest into these investments. They are really good investments. We are looking at scaling. For example, now we are still operating in Uganda. We are looking at scaling into East Africa, listing onto the main stock exchanges, the Nairobi Stock Exchange, uh, the Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, Uganda Stock Exchange. So we are now showing people that it's possible to build generational wealth through our investment. That is Reit-Uganda. Reit-Uganda offers a lot of benefits to you as an investor, to you as an individual, to you as a circle, to you as a company, to you as an organization, to everyone that has got funds that he can invest. I always encourage people to invest into assets that can give them monthly returns. That is Reit-Uganda. It gives you monthly returns. Just invest once. You just invest once. Huh? Then you receive returns for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, as long as your application forms. There is where you put the next of kin, your beloved ones, that will, even though you pass on to the hereafter, to the other life, your people will still receive this investment. They will say, at every end of the month, you'll always be remembered for the decisions you took, for the good decisions you took for your people. They will say, "Oh, our dad, oh, our uncle, oh, our beloved one left us with some good income, which is also invested into good properties, real estate. Real estate, real estate is land and anything that is developed or on it and underneath it. So, how long will these properties last? Land, property. property may depreciate and we renovate it, or we demolish it and put up new properties the same on the same land that will keep giving you money, giving you money, giving you money, giving you money. When you die, your other your loved ones